You refer to the prophecy of the one who will bring balance to the Force. You believe it's this boy?
He can see things before they happen.
He can help you.
Force is unusually strong with him.
He was meant to help.
Star Wars episode The Phantom Menace, released in 1999, marked the beginning of the much-anticipated prequel trilogy of the legendary Star Wars saga. Directed by George Lucas, this installment aimed to explore the origins of Anakin Skywalker and the events that would eventually lead to the rise of Darth Vader. The film was highly anticipated, as fans had been waiting 16 years since Return of the Jedi in 1983 to see the continuation of the Star Wars universe. With groundbreaking visual effects, a return to a galaxy far away, and a host of new characters, The Phantom Menace sought to captivate both new audiences and longtime fans alike. The plot begins with the peaceful planet of Naboo under siege by the Trade Federation. Amid political tension and blockades, Jedi Masters Qui-Gon Jinn and his apprentice, Obi-Wan Kenobi, are dispatched to negotiate a resolution. This mission quickly escalates into a battle to save the planet and its queen, Padmé Amidala. The story deftly weaves together political intrigue, interstellar diplomacy, and the emergence of a mysterious threat from the dark side of the Force. It introduces audiences to the concept of Sith Lords resurfacing after a millennium, signaling a growing darkness that threatens the galaxy. One of the most significant introductions in this film is that of Anakin Skywalker, a young boy living on the desert planet of Tatooine. Discovered by Qui-Gon Jinn, Anakin is revealed to be extraordinarily strong with the Force, sparking the belief that he could be the prophesied chosen one destined to bring balance to the Force. Anakin's journey from a slave boy to a promising Jedi initiates the central thread that will ultimately define the Star Wars prequel saga. His innocence, mechanical aptitude, and innate skill in podracing provide an emotional and thrilling foundation for the story. The film's cast includes some of the most iconic actors in cinematic history, alongside rising stars. Liam Neeson portrays Qui-Gon Jinn with a mix of wisdom, conviction, and a rebellious streak against the rigid Jedi Council. Ewan McGregor makes his debut as the young Obi-Wan Kenobi, capturing the character's blend of idealism, dedication, and growing skill. Natalie Portman shines as Queen Padmé Amidala, embodying strength, diplomacy, and a determination to protect her people. Jake Lloyd, cast as Anakin Skywalker, brings a mix of charm and vulnerability to the role, while Ian McDiarmid makes a haunting appearance as Senator Palpatine, hinting at the dark machinations to come. The Phantom Menace is also notable for introducing one of the most beloved Star Wars characters, Darth Maul. With his menacing double-bladed lightsaber, distinctive red and black face paint, and acrobatic fighting style, Darth Maul immediately became an icon of the franchise. His presence injects an intense level of threat and suspense throughout the film. The climactic duel between Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul showcases groundbreaking choreography and visual effects, setting a high standard for action sequences in cinematic history. Another memorable character introduced in this episode is Jar Jar Binks, a Gungan from the planet Naboo. While the character sparked mixed reactions from audiences, he played a pivotal role in connecting Naboo's underwater society to the broader conflict. Jar Jar's unique speech patterns, comedic moments, and bumbling nature added levity to a story that balanced political intrigue, action, and emerging dark forces. Despite controversy, his role contributes to the narrative's depth by highlighting the diversity and complexity of the Star Wars universe. The political backdrop of the film is a critical element of the story. The Galactic Senate, depicted as a massive and bureaucratic institution, showcases the fragility and corruption within the galaxy. Queen Amidala's attempts to navigate this political landscape highlight themes of leadership, responsibility, and the often slow-moving nature of diplomacy. The Trade Federation's blockade and the subsequent invasion of Naboo exemplify the consequences of political corruption and the manipulation of power by unseen forces, foreshadowing the rise of the Empire. Visually, The Phantom Menace pushed the boundaries of digital filmmaking. George Lucas and his team at Industrial Light and Magic utilized extensive CGI to create entire cities, creatures, and planets. The pod racing sequence on Tatooine stands as a testament to the film's technical innovation, blending live action footage with fully digital environments to produce one of the most thrilling and visually impressive sequences of its time. The designs of the starships, droids, and alien species were carefully crafted to expand the rich tapestry of the Star Wars universe. John Williams returned to compose the score, bringing back familiar motifs while introducing new themes for characters like Darth Maul and the young Anakin. The musical score plays a crucial role in establishing the emotional resonance of the film, whether through the excitement of pod racing, the tension of political intrigue, or the drama of lightsaber duels. Williams' ability to combine traditional orchestration with innovative themes continues to be a defining feature of Star Wars films. The Phantom Menace also explores the philosophical aspects of the Force. Qui-Gon Jinn emphasizes the living Force, focusing on intuition and connection, while the Jedi Council represents a more structured and disciplined approach. This dichotomy highlights the broader theme of balance and the tension between following one's instincts versus adhering strictly to rules. Anakin's potential to disrupt or fulfill the prophecy of balance underscores the narrative's central moral and ethical dilemmas. Upon release, the film was met with a mixture of excitement and criticism. While audiences were thrilled by the visual spectacle, action sequences, and expansive world-building, some were critical of the dialogue, pacing, and certain character portrayals. Despite this, The Phantom Menace achieved immense commercial success, grossing over $1 billion worldwide and reaffirming Star Wars as a global cultural phenomenon. The film's merchandising, from action figures to LEGO sets, further cemented its impact on popular culture. The film also laid the groundwork for complex storylines explored in the subsequent prequel films. The seeds of Anakin's eventual fall to the dark side are planted through his struggles with attachment, fear, and destiny. The political corruption hinted at in this episode expands in Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, ultimately illustrating how personal ambition and systemic weakness can lead to galactic consequences. Interestingly, The Phantom Menace was the first Star Wars film to be released in the era of digital projection and advanced sound technology. This allowed for an immersive cinematic experience that complemented the groundbreaking visual effects. The combination of practical sets, miniatures, and CGI created a seamless world that drew audiences into the galaxy far, far away like never before. In addition to its technical achievements, the film sparked debates about the portrayal of characters, especially Anakin's youthful innocence and Jar Jar Binks' comedic role. These discussions reflected the evolving expectations of audiences and the challenges of balancing nostalgia with innovation. Despite controversy, the film succeeded in expanding the Star Wars universe and deepening fans' understanding of the saga's lore. The Phantom Menace's impact extends beyond the screen. It inspired a new generation of filmmakers and digital artists, demonstrating the possibilities of computer-generated imagery in storytelling. Its release prompted renewed interest in Star Wars novels, comics, and animated series, creating a multimedia expansion that further enriched the universe. For many, the film served as an entry point into a beloved franchise, bridging the gap between the original trilogy and the complex narratives of the prequels. The design and concept art for the film are also worth noting. Ralph McQuarrie's vision, carried forward from the original trilogy, influenced the look of characters, vehicles, and worlds. The creative team blended futuristic technology with fantastical elements, giving Star Wars a unique aesthetic that balances realism with imagination. From the sleek Naboo starfighters to the dense jungles of Coruscant's cityscapes, every environment reflects meticulous attention to detail and world building. The Phantom Menace's legacy is multifaceted. It is remembered for its ambitious storytelling, technical innovation, and introduction of characters who would become central to the Star Wars mythos. While opinions vary regarding its execution, the film undeniably reignited global enthusiasm for the franchise, proving that Star Wars could evolve and expand while remaining true to its core themes of heroism, conflict, and destiny. In conclusion, Star Wars, Episode I, The Phantom Menace, stands as a pivotal chapter in cinematic history. It combines political intrigue, intergalactic adventure, and the emergence of a young hero whose destiny would shape the galaxy. With its groundbreaking visuals, memorable score, and the introduction of characters like Anakin Skywalker, Darth Maul, and Queen Amidala, the film continues to captivate audiences decades after its release. Whether celebrated for its technical achievements or critiqued for its narrative choices, The Phantom Menace remains an essential and influential part of the Star Wars saga, reminding fans and newcomers alike of the power of imagination, storytelling, and the enduring legacy of a galaxy far, far away.